So this week, we had the privilege of having Mr. John Duckett of JD Liquidations on Great Mills Road, and he shared all the cool things. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be shocking. Did it get you?
No.
It got me. You must have won.
No,
yeah.
you lost.
I lost.
Yeah.
You won. Welcome, everybody. We have a really privileged to have a new guest here today. And you want me to introduce you, Mr. John Duckett of JD Liquidations.
Yes. How y'all
Welcome.
doing?
Welcome.
Thank
We're
you,
so
thank
glad
you.
you're here, and I'm discovering so much about you in just that short conversation before we started.
Yes,
but
sir.
The first thing we want to point out is Mark is not here today.
So we're going to really get real. He's going to miss it.
We're going to get real for sure because, we're not as important to Mark today because he's out there playing golf, and I'm sure there's, you weren't a priority in Mark's life to be here, so I'm just going to say, and I'm sure he'll give me crap for that later, but it's okay. So we have Kathy sitting in here today to fill in. She filled in for me once, I think.
I did, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So John,
that was a good time.
You want to tell us about yourself?
Yes, my name is John. I'm from Lexington Park, Maryland. I have a JD's Liquidation. I have a JD's Liquidation, a wholesale liquidation center, and I do that. And I also run a basketball league in Nicollet Park. I do speed and agility training, and I also mentor kids as well. So I do multiple things.
So you're all over the place.
Yes, sir. It's like 24 hours.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about, your wholesale liquidation business. What's that?
My wholesale liquidation business, I get pallets, and what I started from was, I seen it on the internet, of course. My son passed away, so I had some downtime. So I just had some downtime, figure out what I wanted to do next. And then I saw, the new thing that was going on with the pallets. So I said, I'm gonna get my hands in on this. I'm gonna try something just to start getting back out, moving around, because I wasn't around anybody for a while. So I said, let me start back getting around, get myself integrated with people again. So
you started getting these pallets, and then you figure out you can wholesale and make a few bucks on the pallet if you sell all of them, right?
Sell all of them, and I break down the stuff. Family and friends. I started with family and friends buying different stuff. Then before you know it, I had 7 or 8 storage units.
Wow!
In a month.
Right.
Wow!
Before you know it, I just advanced and got a warehouse and just started selling out a warehouse, getting the pallets
crazy.
And everything in the pallets, just getting it out and selling that up to 75% off.
Yeah, so I had the privilege to go. Well, I've been there. I shopped there, but went there this morning, and it's just variety of stuff. It's really fun to go there.
Yes.
It's kind of like
Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I open up different boxes and I get different stuff all the time, so it's real exciting.
So do you know what's coming in the pallet, or is it just kind of
it's
like
a mystery?
surprise?
I really don't know what's coming in the pallets. When it get there, I open them up and I see it just firsthand with everybody. Sometimes stuff is not always good because things do be broken, or you might send something back, a return. So give or take, I got the good with the bad.
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
But it's
you did
always
find
exciting.
some good surprises.
Yes,
a
I
couple
found the
of them.
PlayStation 5s and a couple
What?
of them. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I found 2 PlayStation 5s. I found real nice folding chairs. I got a lot of folding chairs.
That's crazy. It's just it's like Christmas to you too when you open the pallet.
It's like
right?
Christmas because I'm the first one technically to see everything.
Right.
That's
so
very
when
cool.
I open the box, I can look in it and I
You're
can close it if I don't want. Or if my wife will be on the other side,
she's awesome.
She's talking about,
awesome.
I'm keeping this.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And you might be going, no, that's your birthday present.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And you also sell pallets. Is that what?
Yes, we sell whole pallets, and you can get the whole pallets and do the same thing that I do. You
That's
can just
very
get the
cool.
whole
That's
pallets from
kind of
us,
fun.
Yeah.
and then just go
Great
and
Christmas
resell it.
present. Buy a pallet
buy
for
a pallet
somebody.
for someone. That's
For
kind of
someone,
neat.
yes, and then you never know what's going to be in it.
I have not been there, but I'm going to check it out from the pictures I saw. I'm going to definitely go by and check it out.
Yes. We get everything.
Yeah.
Now, what days are you open?
I'm open 7 days a week right now because we just starting and trying to fill things out and making sure we trying to find the right days and the right hours and the right times of people that can come in.
Well, Christmas is coming, so I'm excited for everybody to know what's going on at JD.
Yes.
It's in Great Mills.
Great Mills Road.
Okay.
21001 Great Mills Road, Lexington
Awesome.
Park, Maryland.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're down towards the end, towards Sheets down
yes,
there.
in the charter school. Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so we're right there.
You know, I've never heard of anybody opening this type of business. You know what I mean? I've heard
Yeah.
of people doing the pallets and wholesale and stuff, but most of them do it online. You know, so actually having a storefront is very cool. I
And
think.
I also do it online as well. So
Okay.
I let you sell. I sell out of the store, and then I post stuff online so that people can't make it or are at work.
That's
Oh.
really
You
cool.
can, and then a lot of people cash app or like I
Yeah.
want it, inbox me, put it away for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
So and I'm
Yeah.
like, of course.
So today was a $10 day, so
Yes.
everything there was $10. So
Everything
you can
was
get a
$10.
lot of Christmas. So I'm
Yes.
super excited about
Yes,
shopping
everything
there.
was $10 today.
Now I got to go by.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean I'm talking about dog stuff like dog beds.
Okay.
Baby stuff.
Baby stuff. I get air fryers, like all of that.
No
I
kidding.
sold air
And it's
fryers
all
today.
like brand new, like
All
really,
brand new.
essentially, yeah.
Yes, all brand new. The boxes may be messed up.
Yeah.
But other than that,
That is really very cool.
I think I love the entrepreneurial
I do
spirit.
too.
You took a
Yes.
risk,
Yes.
you know, and look at you now. To me, I think you're just at the beginning. It's going to grow.
Yes.
Because I think it's, for Southern Maryland, it's great for us. We need the deals.
we need that.
Sometimes you don't always want to buy online. You want to go down and
Right.
look at stuff.
And see it. And
I
Yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I don't
Okay.
even like. I mean, I like ordering online, but I definitely I like to touch it and see
Yeah.
what it is. You know.
and everything, like I said, comes from Amazon, so it's in the brown box.
Right.
So I'm the guy that opens the brown box.
Nice.
Right.
And and they got the stuff, the labels on it, but like you said, you want to see it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's like clothes and things like that. You want to I don't know. That's just me. I want to feel it and
Yeah.
see what it is. But
I might not get 10 of, I might get like one
Yeah.
or two of something.
I see.
You know.
Right.
So if you see it, you got to get it.
let's go to your men's basketball league. Tell me about that because I can tell you're passionate about it.
I've been running that for like 8 years.
Okay.
We didn't do it the last 2 years. My son passed away, so we had to stop before we got right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
And then this year we didn't do it, but over the years, the first year we started with 80 players. We started with 6 teams.
That's a whole league.
That's the whole league, yes.
Yeah.
So we have, I get uniforms for them.
Okay.
So everybody have uniforms and have Nicolette Park on them. It's called the NBA, Nicolette Basketball
That's pretty
Association.
neat.
Oh, nice.
So the Nicolette Lakers, Nicolette Warriors.
Very cool.
Everything was similar to the NBA, but except we put Nicolette on it.
That's very
Right.
cool. I like it a lot.
You know, then we grew to 12 teams and we went around to the community, to restaurants and stuff. They would give us gift cards.
Okay.
Because we wouldn't ask for money. We would give like gift cards from Applebee's, Ruby Tuesday. I'm not Ruby Tuesday, but
Right. Outback.
Outback, yes.
Yeah,
And they would
yeah.
give us $15, $20 gift cards, you know,
Very cool.
for a player of the day. Family and friends would get gift cards from different sheets, different places, Wawa's, you know, because you could get gas money
Yeah,
out the game.
yeah. I think that's just so needed, like to have that kind of outlet. You know what I mean, like
Yes.
for people. And then you said it was a men's league.
Men's
so-
league, yes, 18 and up.
Yeah.
Just because, like, the men didn't have anything to do after high school. The guys
No,
that
younger-
played AAU,
younger
sports,
men.
basketball, yes. Once they're done, it's
I mean,
like, what's
young
next?
men like me, we really
Yes.
we don't have a lot
You
to
need
do.
something to
I
do.
need an outlet.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, I mean, it is funny you say that because one of the things a friend of mine and I were talking about a few years ago was, you know, there used to be a lot of like open gyms and things like that. You don't see the schools or the buildings doing as
no,
much of
you're
that
right,
anymore as
yeah.
they used to do.
Because
you
you
know?
have to pretty much pay for
You gotta
those.
pay for it, right.
those facilities, and that's when outside it was pretty much like, you know, we outside and
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
need to pay for electricity to run
Right.
the lights for outside.
Right.
You know,
Right,
so
right.
we can just be.
And that
That's
brings
pretty
value
amazing,
to the
though.
park and there's some
Yeah.
action there and activity
yes,
moving on
and
there.
the games were Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Generate between 300 to 500 people.
That's amazing.
On the games, you know.
Wow.
Like,
That's amazing.
Yes, it would be like the park on Thursdays. You couldn't pretty much park in there.
One of the privileges of sitting here and doing this,
Yeah.
in my opinion, is you can see in certain people their drive and certain things that they have,
Right.
and I can see it in you, which is really kind of cool. I mean,
Very cool.
sorry, I think it's something that you don't get to see in everybody all the time, but you definitely have a drive and a heart for the community, and
Oh yes,
you know,
because this is where I'm from, and you know, I went to the University of Virginia. And
Yeah.
when you go to college, and you know, you've been around different athletes and stuff, they always give back
Yeah.
to their community and take
Yeah.
care of their community.
That's
So you were an
awesome.
athlete. Maybe you still are, but you were an athlete. You played football, is that right?
Yes, sir.
At Great Mills High
Great
School.
Mills, yes, sir.
Very
I went to
cool.
Lexington for a couple of years, and then I transferred to Great Mills. I got a full scholarship from the University of Virginia, a
Very
football
good.
scholarship.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I played basketball also, so I was a two-sport athlete.
Oh,
I was
wow.
a McDonald's All-American
Oh, very
in
congratulations.
Nice.
That's
basketball.
pretty
yes.
cool.
That's
And
awesome.
so I got a full scholarship to the University of
And
Virginia.
and just to throw the curveball in there is like, what's your degree in again?
My degree is in anthropology. I got a
Right.
degree
He's
in-
got a degree in anthropology. I'm like, this
That's
blows
awesome,
my mind.
John.
I do. I think it's
Yeah,
completely awesome.
Yes.
Yes. It's real interesting and fun, and I mean, it's everyday life for me. I understand.
Yeah.
It's people.
It's people.
It's
yeah.
people.
So, and I pretty much deal with people every day.
We're gonna dig into the other topic. I wanna hear. Ironically, I'll share.
Yeah, let's share
Yeah,
it
just
because
this
you
morning.
just met John.
I just met John for the first time this year.
Today, yeah.
And this morning, I was in a conversation with somebody about a new proposal for a law in the state of Maryland called
Jamari's Law.
Jamari's Law. And ironically, I sit down here, and Jamari was your son.
Yes.
And I would love for you to share what that is about, if that's okay. And,
yes.
And I just think that it's just so coincidental to me, like that we came into this today. So
Yeah.
Yes, it's a law because of the sentencing guidelines for manslaughter is like not enough. The guy that was
wait, I'm going to interrupt you. Let's tell the story.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
yes.
Is that all right?
Yes.
I want
Because
to know.
yet people
don't know.
know.
People don't know what happened to your son.
All right. Well,
So let's let the world know.
Yep.
okay. June the 10th, almost 2 years ago now, my son was leaving from a friend's house around 2 or 3 in the morning, and he was killed by a drunk driver. He was driving like between 71 miles an hour and 91 miles an hour on the 40-mile-an-hour zone.
Oh my.
So and he hit the back of my son's car. My son had a Ford Focus.
Yeah.
And if you know how small a Ford
Yeah.
Focus is, he had
They're a
Ford
small
Focus,
car, yeah.
Ford Focus, and the guy was driving a pickup truck. And so he mashed like the whole back end of my son's car.
Wow.
Okay.
And,
Wow.
and normally, like my other kids are always with
In the back seat.
always in the back seat. He always have his brother and sister
Wow.
with him. And
And so I get it, and that's why this conversation is important. So
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for that, but I wanted to make sure that the audience knew.
No.
And so currently, the person that did this,
yes, we went to court a couple of weeks ago, last Wednesday, and his guidelines were actually 3 months to 4 years because he's never been in trouble before. And so they did a pre-sentence investigation, so his guidelines was between, like I said, 4 months and 3 months, and 4 years. And so when we went to court, we had to do our victim impact statements and
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
yeah,
And so, I was like, he knew better because you're educated and, you fix airplanes and you work on that type of stuff.
Right.
That type of person with that type of knowledge should not be,
Right.
to not get behind a wheel.
right,
You know right
Yeah.
from wrong.
right.
And you decided, you chose.
You made a decision.
You
to
made
do
that
yeah.
to get behind that wheel.
And so he was convicted originally of and charged, and his
Guidelines, but with our, with us speaking victim impact statement, she went above the guidelines and gave him the 10 years.
got it.
But some people didn't, some people, family members didn't get that.
Yeah, right, because they don't. It's what the judge decided to do. Yeah.
Yes.
And so he got 10 years.
Yes.
And now the story is that he can be out
within
2 years,
2 to
3 years, based on whatever the situation
is.
That is, in my opinion, the most ridiculous, absurd thing I've ever heard of in my life. That somebody could take someone's life, and the time spent is 2 years. This is what I said earlier today, and so there's a proposal for a new law
Yes,
called
sir.
Jamari's Law,
Yes.
and that law would require sentencing of a certain amount
Yes.
based on a fatality or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And not the old law where it's just.
Just this morning I told you I was talking about the situation, and I I understand. I want to give some credit to Senator Jack Bailey, because had it not been for Jack, I didn't see it in the delegation meeting that I was reviewing until just today.
Right.
And I understand Jack and
Jamie
Sterling and
Brian
Delegate
Crosby.
Brian Crosby have
Yes.
all been a real big help in this process, and I'm glad to see they're behind and supporting you.
Yes, sir.
And that's a great
I
thing from
agree.
our community. So
Yes, it is.
I'm happy about that. So I'm going to tell you right now, any of our delegates or anybody that's watching this, you need to get behind this bill. And when it happens, you need to get behind it, and we're going to hold you accountable.
And not just for
That's awesome.
That's what
That's
we
awesome.
need to
and
do.
it's not just about my son. This is about
No,
the next
I
person's
totally
son.
get it,
Because
man.
my son, I
Absolutely.
can't get him back, and it's over. But I would definitely like to help someone else, because it's going to probably happen again.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm touched by the story, to be honest with you, and and it's been in my head all day long. So
Wow.
for us to to do this,
Wow.
and I'm gonna say it again. I know there's our state delegates and
Yes.
our senators. They watch this.
Yeah.
They see this podcast, and they need to get behind this. And if they're not, they need to.
Yes, please. Like,
Yeah,
we really
yeah.
want this to happen. Like I said, it's a struggle every morning,
Yeah,
but I
I'm
get up
sure.
and I go.
And I'm sorry to call you out on it, because I
Oh.
know it's hard, right?
Oh,
I get
no.
it. But
It keeps me going.
You know what?
Well,
It's funny. Your
yeah.
smile when we first came in here and I met you. Your energy is so good. I mean, and I really respect that a lot.
it's-
But
Sometimes, I mean, you just got to keep going. I think sports helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you play in front of like 60 and 70,000 people, something go wrong, you still gotta be sharp and mentally.
you're on stage.
You're
right?
on the stage.
You're
Your
on
whole-
stage. Yeah.
Every day, your whole life is a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to perform.
That's very cool. So what is this thing? Let's
Oh,
talk about
geez.
that. Let's
Oh,
talk about
boy.
this thing. What is it?
All right, this is one of the games that I have in my store. It's called Lightning, Reaction, and Reloaded. I play up to 4 people. The last person that hit the button gets shot. So you got to be fast. And they play a song. They play the music. Once the music is over, the green light comes on. You got to hit the button fast.
Oh my goodness.
So it's a reaction thing.
It's a reaction thing.
Oh boy.
and then if you don't, and if you're not
Ah!
first, you get shot.
You get shot.
Are
I
we doing
thought
it?
this was going to be funny when I thought
I know.
Mark was going to be here. This is not
Now
fair.
you're in it. Now you're in it. All right, I say we do it. Let's do it,
Okay,
Kathy.
all right, okay,
All right,
Chris.
so we're gonna
All
do
right.
this thing, right?
Yeah, when we take these off.
Okay, take those off.
Do
each
we
other.
need- well, there might
we
be one
hold
that-
them. I see they're like
You
remote
hold it.
control.
They're like remote controls. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. If I have a heart attack or anything, just
Okay, I'm gonna turn the levels down low.
Yeah, turn them down low.
Do
low,
we need
low,
fourth
low.
player, or are we okay with 3?
We're okay
So
with
yeah,
3?
you never know what you're going to have when you go down to JD
like-
Liquidators.
Wait a minute. He knows the music though. we already look.
I lost. I'm the only one that's been losing.
So you just hit the button when you go.
When the music stops?
When the
Okay,
green
look.
light comes on.
Okay, look, put it down. Put it down. I'm gonna do it. So listen. And I don't know that.
You don't know when it's going to stop either.
And when the music starts, the green light come on, we gotta hit it.
So it's different
It's
times.
different times. Yes.
Ah,
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
my
nervous.
goodness.
I'm
Yeah.
really nervous
Yeah, I gotta
now.
wipe my hands.
I'm nervous.
Do you know how many times I got? Oh man.
I'm nervous.
we walked in today and we heard the scream. I'm like, what is going on in there? And it
I'm so
actually,
nervous.
John was playing this game that he got out of his surprise boxes.
All right.
Anyway,
well,
so
we're
yeah,
gonna do this.
great
All
Christmas
right.
present.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna lose, and I know it.
Ah,
Okay,
no!
you can't hit it early, because if you hit it early, you'll
You
get
get
shot.
shocked too.
Oh, geez, are you kidding me?
So you gotta wait till it go off.
Yeah. See, don't try and cheat.
See now,
Someone's going to do that.
and now I'm nervous.
Okay.
All right, we ready? We
Okay.
gotta press the button, right?
All right, I'm gonna press the button.
All right, we ready? Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Ah! You press it, Chris.
No.
Ah!
Did it get you?
No!
It got me. You must have won.
No,
Yeah.
you lost.
I lost. You won.
Yes, thank you, Lord.
You can feel. Did you get you?
No, I felt it because
Yeah.
when it come.
It comes down your fingers right
Yeah.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
not too bad, though.
It's miserable. No, just kidding.
This could be a good Friday night game with our
This is
friends.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
I like this. I might have to
Yes.
go by there and check
Oh,
this
man.
out.
I'm glad I
You
didn't
got some
lose.
of these in the store?
Yay.
Yes, I do.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It keeps your energy up.
Oh, it
Keep
does.
me up, and now I'm still nervous.
You did it, though. You didn't get it this
I don't
time.
even, no, forget it. I ain't even congratulating you. I knew my reaction. I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know if I want to push it now. But I don't even remember seeing the green light. I'm just like, That's
So
a lot
funny.
of
This
fun.
is awesome.
Oh, man.
This is part
Yeah.
of the cool stuff you can get for Christmas.
At
or,
JD Liquidations.
Yes.
And we have different fun stuff just like this up in there.
I love
is
it.
really
Great
cool.
prices for everyone.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well,
You'll need to check it out, Chris.
yeah, John, thank you for coming in
Yes.
here.
Yes.
It's been a privilege to have you here, and go check out JD Liquidations right there on Great Mills Road. So,
21001 Great Mills Road, Lexington Park, Maryland.
Perfect.
Yes.
see you guys then.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
Bye bye.